What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I am Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight?
Doing pretty well, Robbie. How about you?
Doing well. Can't complain. It's summertime and
Yes.
in the Metro Boston area, and definitely feels like it.
Yep. 80-degree weather, sun shining bright. Get your rainy days every now and then, but that's okay. Still warm.
It's very nice, and summer means sunshine and vacation and all that fun stuff. So can't complain about it.
Definitely not.
All right, so for tonight's episode, what we want to do is we want to sort of. This is gonna be kind of an interesting episode. What we want to do is we want to look at one player from each of the four major sports that if we had a chance to pull some weird body snatchers, Friday the 13th, or a Freaky Friday type thing. What player from each of the four major sports would we like trade places with, if we could? What player would we like basically transform into their into their lives and basically become them? Which is, everybody dreams of being a professional athlete. So if we could become one for each of the sports, which one would we be? And that's what we are going to discuss tonight. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. And I guess, let's start with a sport that is near and dear to both of our hearts, baseball. So I'll go first.
All right.
This is a tough one, but I'm gonna be a little bit homerish here.
Got a lot of good players.
I'm gonna say David Ortiz.
Ooh.
I mean, David Ortiz. Obviously there's the money and the home runs and stuff like that, but he's just such a nice guy. He seems to get along well with everybody, and I feel like that would be a good person to sort of mold into is, David Ortiz, and I think that, obviously winning World Series and, all the money and the commercials and the endorsements and playing wouldn't help either, so I would definitely like to have David Ortiz's life if I could. How about you? What baseball player would you sort of transform into?
I would actually want to be. This is going to be an interesting choice, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
I would like to be A-Rod. You know why?
Why?
Not because I like him, because I think I would want to be him to make better choices.
Ooh, that's actually an interesting spin on it. You could turn him sort of good into a good guy as opposed to like the villain that he is now. So actually, that actually might not be a bad idea. Money would be good too.
Yeah, and that too. That's the other thing too. He does get a lot of money. He's one of the best, definitely one of the best baseball players. Love him or hate him, definitely one of the best players in the industry. But I don't know. I think he just made a lot of. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to kind of take a different spin on all that. So yeah.
Very interesting. I would never even would have thought of being here, but now that you say that, it does make a lot of sense, because, now if you're in somebody's body, you obviously have control of what they do, and you can make better choices for them. So, well done.
Thank you.
Alright, so I guess for the next one, we'll go with, since we're watching the NBA draft right now, we'll go with basketball. NBA, and Kyle, I'll let you start this time.
Oh, that's an easy one. Shaquille O'Neal.
Ooh, okay. Even though he's retired.
Yep. I'll say, maybe 90s, 2000s Shaquille O'Neal, because he played basketball. He couldn't really make shots.
He played basketball. Yes, he did. He did.
I'm sorry, I meant to say, along with playing basketball, he acted as well. So I would have liked to go into his movies, and also I would have liked to play Steel. That would have been really cool, actually.
Okay.
To be in a Superman-related movie. And, he has a Superman tattoo, so I would have totally gotten one as well on my arm. That would have been really, really cool. So, yeah, for a lot of reasons, I would totally be Shaquille O'Neal.
Very good. I didn't even think of that one, but yeah, the Diesel, as they call him, Shaq. So for mine, I'm going to go someone who's currently playing, I'm going to go with LeBron James.
Oh.
I'm going to go with LeBron James. I mean,
Interesting.
first of all, you know, he basically has a chance to win a title every single year that he plays. You know, I mean, he won the title just this past year, just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
It's the third title he's won in his NBA career, and he's been to the last 6 of them straight. I mean, so he's
a good player.
Yeah, he may basically whatever team he's on has a chance immediately of winning a championship. So I would want to be him for the titles and, you know, for the usual, the money and fame and stuff like that. So yeah, I would definitely if I could be LeBron, I'd be LeBron.
All right. That's very good reasoning. I like that.
All right, let's see. So now for the next sport, I guess we'll go with football. Let's go with football next.
Nice.
The NFL. My pick's gonna be pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
Who would Robbie pick?
The funny thing is, another thought just popped into my head as I was saying that. But no, I'm gonna go with Tom Brady.
I knew it.
I mean, I had a momentary debate between him and Gronk, but
okay.
But
right.
I'm gonna go with Tom Brady because I mean, Tom Brady, he's got supermodel wife, he's got all that money, he's got 4 Super Bowl rings, basically a chance to win the Super Bowl every year. I mean, how can you go wrong with Tom Brady? Yeah, the whole 4-game Deflategate thing, we won't get into that, but I mean, how can you go wrong with Tom Brady's life? I mean, he just lived such a glorious life. Why would you not want to have that if you could? So yeah, that'd be my football related pick. What about for you?
That was kind of a tough one. I had a few in my mind. I would probably say either.
You have to pick one.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, well, I would say I think I'd go with probably Gronk. Actually, Gronk's he's just the man. He's just a cool guy.
You definitely get to go to all the parties and live it up.
Pretty much. If I ever played football, I'd probably be more like him mentally. I'd just be like, you know,
out there, yeah. Yeah, Gronk is, but Gronk's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but his lifestyle is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But, hey, you know, you only live once, right?
There you go. He's living it up.
So, alright, so that's football. So the last sport that we have come to is probably the toughest sport to pick it from, and that is hockey.
Hockey.
I'm actually going to let you go first because I still have to consider this a little bit. So.
Alright. Well, mine's probably a little bit obvious. Martin Brodeur. Because, I know it's kind of like you saying Tom Brady, me saying Martin Brodeur in hockey. Because I like what he's done a lot. I think it's really cool that he was a player, and I think he's also managing one of the teams now too. So I think that'd be kind of cool to kind of go from that angle. You know, you start by playing in the team, being a goalie. If I was ever a hockey player, I would want to be a goalie. That's always my favorite position in hockey. I think goalies.
See, that would be tough for me because like. Facing shots, you got all those peps, so you're facing shots like 100 miles an hour, and like, it would be tricky. Let's put it that way. It would be very tricky.
It's intense. Yeah, you're right. You'd have to have like quick knees to like block it, like the quick elbows and the gloves and everything. Yeah, it's pretty intense. But I don't know. To me, it always looked pretty fun. If I was ever to play hockey, that would be 100% the position I'd try. And the fact that Martin Brodeur is also managing, you get the best of all those worlds, It'd be kind of cool to see what that was all like, so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so for mine, this is going to be... I think I'm going to go a little bit kind of close to home on this one. Right. I'm going to go with Patrice Bergeron. I don't know why. I mean, he's just so successful, and, he's just, such a tough-minded player, and... I mean, he just, he could score at will pretty much, and, he's just very talented, and, me and Ice just don't really get along, so it'd be interesting to actually be able to, like, skate somewhat effectively on ice, but, yeah, if I could be Patrice Bergeron, that'd be a pretty good pretty good player to have, I feel like. So
That's good. I like that. Yeah, I never even thought of that either. Like I'm pretty terrible skating on the ice. I tried a few years ago, and yeah, I was kind of that guy like hanging on the side like this. So I totally understand. You know.
so yeah, same.
It'd be good to have that ice skating talent that those players have. You know.
Oh man, the speed. I mean, it's just crazy.
Oh yeah.
All right, so yeah, that brings us to the end of our selections here. And if you guys at home have any thoughts as to what players you would like to trade places with if given the opportunity, let us know. You know, again, comment, YouTube us, Facebook, Twitter, snail mail, email. I don't know.
Maybe you could like send it through the water, like send it on a ship.
True, yeah.
Ship it overseas. And
message in a bottle.
There you go. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. Never thought of that one.
Yeah, so however you want to try and get it to us, please. We'd love to hear your feedback. And now we're going to move on to our end portion of our show with our monologues. And I actually have one this week because you watched a few episodes ago, I think this was, at the beginning of the NBA Finals, I predicted that the Golden State Warriors would win in 7 games. Well, it did get to 7 games, so I was right about that. But unfortunately, the Cleveland Cavaliers came out on top in Game 7 at Golden State, which, go figure. But I just want to say this, is that I'm not really that mad about it. I mean, Cleveland has been waiting for a title for so long, you know, over 50 years since any team in that city, Browns, Indians, or Cavaliers, won a championship. So for them to finally get that sort of monkey off their back is actually something that's pretty cool. And I give them a lot of props as a city. I mean, they definitely deserve it. And, you know, they've been partying it up these past few days since Sunday, so I give him a lot of props. You know, I mean, as much as everybody loves to hate LeBron, I gotta give him credit, because I mean, he came back from Miami to Cleveland. He promised to win them a championship, and he followed through on it. Yeah, he had some help, obviously, but all good players need help, you know, from their supporting cast. But I mean, LeBron James, you know, really fought and clawed his way to deliver that promise to Cleveland. And so I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the city of Cleveland and the Cavaliers fans that have waited a long time to call themselves champions. So good job, Cleveland. Kyle, you got anything for us this week?
Yeah, actually, I kind of wanted to follow up on that one, too.
Okay.
I did actually catch the end of the game while I was watching.
That was a crazy finish to that game, wasn't it?
That was insane. I was, like, on my toes. I wasn't even really cheering for either team.
On your toes.
I was yeah, I know. Literally on my toes. No. Well, actually, no, I'll be really honest. I was more on my toes during the Game of Thrones battle that happened the same exact time. But having said that...
Hashtag nerd reference.
After watching the epic Jon Snow versus Ramsay Bolton epic battle war thing that was so good. But anyways, I'm getting off track. Caught the end of the game, and it was pretty epic. I just thought it was funny at the end where after LeBron James was like, you could tell he was crying. He was so happy.
Yeah.
And there was just this female, there was just this like short blonde-haired reporter. This short female blonde-haired reporter that was like going up to LeBron James, and she had the most dead expression. She was LeBron, and he was just cheering. But he was like waving his hands, and he almost like knocked her over. He was cheering so hard. I'm sorry, that was just, and she just like LeBron. I'm sorry, that to me that just like took the cake. I almost fell down laughing. She just kept such a very straight expression.
Well, it wouldn't be hard to follow if you were standing on your toes.
Yeah, that's true. I almost fell, actually, because I was standing on my toes after that battle and the game, so yeah. I just wanted to point that out there. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, well, sometimes those reporters, they try to be objective, and sometimes they don't really feed into the moment.
No.
So
she was definitely not. She was just there. She was probably tired. She just wanted to do her job.
Yeah, go home.
Yeah, she definitely looked like it, so. But kudos to her for staying up that long, so.
Exactly. You go, reporter. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for this edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. On a Couch Talking Sports. Sorry, I'm probably not thinking. So, for this edition of On a Couch Talking Sports, he's Kyle. I'm Robbie. I'm going to sign off before I say any more things that don't make any sense. We'll see you next time, everybody.